Hello friends, today we are continuing with bills of exchange chapter. In the first two lessons I have taught you about what is the meaning of bill of exchange, promissory note, the differences between them, okay, then again the various aspects of that particular bill of exchange that we have studied there. Now from today onwards, in our coming 2 or 3 periods there, we are going to take up this particular problematic part there. So all the problems which I am going to explain you, I have given in the description. So you can go to the description, you can download or you can copy those particular problems there so that you will be able to follow me. So today this is the first problem I am explaining you. See, the first problem is something like this. On 5th January 2020, Raju sold goods to Guru for rupees 1 lakh. Guru paid 30% cash immediately after deducting cash discount of 3%. For the balance, Raju drew a bill payable after 3 months. On the due date, the bill was honored. Pass journal entries in the books of both the parties. So it is a very simple problem, straightforward problem. Here, Raju, he has sold goods to Guru worth 1 lakh rupee. So Raju has sold goods to Guru here. So Guru immediately he has paid some 30% cash, immediately he has paid after getting a discount of some 3%. Okay. For the balance amount, Raju has drawn one particular bill on. For the balance, Raju drew a bill payable after 3 months. Okay, in other words, it is not bills payable. He has drawn one particular bill for 3 months there. On the due date, the bill was honored. That means here, simply you try to understand here. Here the drawer is the Raju, whereas Guru is the drawee. In other words, here Raju, he has sold goods to Guru there. You can see this particular working here. So totally 1 lakh worth of goods are sold here. When he has sold, immediately 3% cash discount is given to Guru. So 3% on 1 lakh amounts to 3,000. So after deducting that particular 3,000, the remaining is 97,000. Then again 30% cash, Guru immediately paid to Raju. So 30% of 97,000 means it amounts to 29,100. So after that, whatever balance amount is there, 67,900 for this, he has drawn a bill on Guru. In other words, here Raju has drawn a bill on Guru. So now let's see the journal entries here. Basically, first of all, Raju has sold goods to Guru. So simple entry here we should see. What entry we should write in the books of Raju. Okay. So when you are writing entries in the books of Raju, think that you are Raju. When you are writing entries in the books of Guru, you think that you are Guru. Then it will be easy for you to write the entry there. So you as a Raju, in other words the Raju, you have sold goods to Guru. So when you have sold, immediately you have received 29,100 rupees cash you have received. Cash debit what comes in. So cash account debtor. Then again discount you have allowed, which is an expense to you, discount. So discount expense means is a nominal account. So debit all expenses and losses. So discount account debtor 3,000. Then for the remaining 67,900, okay, you have sold on credit there. So that's why Guru account debtor 67,900 to sales, because all this put together is the sales for you. So here this entry we have written a compound entry here. Okay, for cash sale as well as for the credit sale, both put together we have written the entry in the books of Raju. Okay, now coming to this particular, okay, see, coming to this part, in other words, for the remaining amount for 67,900, he has drawn a bill on Guru there. So Raju has drawn a bill on Guru. So think from Raju's point of view. When he has drawn, he is the drawer of the bill. So in the books of the drawer, when the bill is drawn, what is the entry? Bills receivable account debtor to drawee. In other words, here bills receivable account debtor to Guru for 67,900 being the bill drawn for 3 months here. See, further what is said, this particular bill is honored on due date. When the bill is honored on due date here, simply you should understand the situation here is after drawing the bill, this bill is retained with Raju only, who is the drawer of the bill till the due date, and on the due date it is honored. When it is honored, the money on the bill is received. So debit what comes in. So cash account debtor to bills receivable. So this is the entry these are the entries we are going to write in the books of Raju. Now coming to the books of Guru. Okay, think from Guru's point of view. See, you have purchased it as a Guru, you have purchased from Raju. So purchases account debtor. Okay, purchase account debtor. You have paid immediately cash worth how much? 29,100 cash you have paid. So cash is a real account, credit what goes out. So purchase account debtor 1 lakh worth. to immediately have paid 29,100. So to cash account 29,100. Then again discount. Okay, whatever this particular discount is there, this is the discount you have received. Okay, being an income, it is a nominal account, create all incomes and gains. So to discount received account, in other words, here when you have created 3,000. So to Raju account, this is for the credit sales which you have, credit purchase which you have made here. So purchase account data to Raju 67,900 whatever is there, this is for credit purchase made. So here also you have written a compound entry. I hope you have followed this particular one. Then similarly, next what happened, Raju has drawn a bill on you for the credit sales which he has made. So for the credit purchase, you have accepted the bill drawn on you. So when you have accepted the bill, your entry will be drawer account data to bills payable. Drawer means here Raju. So Raju account data to bills payable. Then again, on the due date, okay, how we are going to calculate the due date here, that is that particular working also we should see. See, this particular bill is drawn on January 5th. Okay, the bill is drawn on January 5th. The bill is drawn for 3 months there. So calculate 3 months there. January 5th to February 5, 1 month. February 5th to March 5th. March 5th to April 5th, 3 months. Okay, that means up to April 5, 3 months have completed. Every bill will have some 3 grace days. So 3 days if you add to it, your particular due date will be April 5 plus 3 days. April 5 here. So April 5 plus 3 days means here it will be how much? April 8th it will be. April 8th. So this will be April 8th here. Similarly, this is April 8th is the due date. Okay. The bill is drawn on January 5. From there, 3 months if you calculate January to February, February to March, March to April. April 5 plus 3 days. April 8th will be the due date here. So here you can correct here. This is April 8th. Okay. Here also it is April 8th. On April 8th, you have paid the amount on this particular bill. You have honored the bill means you have made the payment on this bill. So your entry will be bills payable account data to cash, because bills payable here you have created here. So ultimately when you have paid it, you are going to debit it here. So this is what the first problem is. I hope you have understood it. Okay. Now let's see the second problem. Second problem. Pradeep owed rupees 50,500 to Ankit. That means Pradeep is supposed to pay 50,500 to Ankit. He accepted a bill for 50,000 payable after 2 months. Because he is supposed to pay 50,500, he has accepted one bill drawn on him by Ankit for 2 months for 50,000 rupees. Okay, in other words, here for 50,500 payable, he has accepted a bill of some 50,000. That means 500 rupees is the discount allowed by Ankit, and that discount is received by Pradeep. That means here the bill is drawn by Ankit. So Ankit is the drawer, whereas Pradeep is the drawee for this particular bill. Okay, next further see the problem. Ankit endorsed the bill to Raju in settlement of his debt of 50,000. That means Ankit is supposed to pay 50,000 to Raju. So for that, this particular bill of 50,000 he has endorsed in favor of Raju. Okay. In settlement of his debt of 50,000. Raju discounts the bill with his bank for 48,700. That means Raju, he has discounted that particular bill with the bank. Past journal entries in the books of Pradeep, Ankit and Raju if the bill is honored on a due date. Okay. Now let's see this particular entries. Now he has asked us to write the entries in the books of Pradeep, Ankit and Raju. So first I have written Ankit here. So I have drawn in a comparative manner so that it will be easy for you to know for which particular transaction in the books of which particular person, what entry we should write it. See, you remember one thing, I have drawn like this, but in the exam, every time you draw one journal separately for Ankit as well as Pradeep as well as for the any other party there. So first let's take Ankit here. That means here now Ankit, okay, in other words, Pradeep owes some 50,500 to Ankit. For that, after obtaining a discount of 50,000, he has accepted one bill drawn on him by Ankit. That means from Ankit point of view, Ankit is the drawer. He is supposed to receive 50,500 from Pradeep. So for that purpose, after allowing him 500 rupees discount, he has drawn a bill on Pradeep for 50,000. So in the books of Ankit, now I have already told you, when you are writing in one particular party's books there, you think from that particular party's point of view. So if you think now you are as an Ankit there, you have drawn one particular bill on Pradeep there. So your entry will be bills receivable account debtor. For 50,000 you have drawn the bill. Then again discount you have allowed, which is an expense to you. So discount account debtor to Pradeep. Okay. So totally 50,500. This is once again a component you have written. In other words, here after allowing discount for the remaining amount, you have drawn the bill on Pradeep. Next, Next, in the books of Pradeep, what Pradeep writes, think it out. If this particular bill is drawn, okay, in the books of Pradeep, think from Pradeep's point of view. He has accepted a bills payable drawn on you, because it will become a bills payable on the due date you are supposed to pay the money. So your entry will be Ankit account debtor, totally 50,500 you are supposed to pay. So you have accepted a bill, so 2 bills payable for 50,000, and again that 500 rupees is the discount received by you, which is an income to you. Okay, so when the bill is drawn, this is the entry in the books of drawer, whereas in the books of the drawee, this is the entry. Then after that, what happened? This Ankit, he has endorsed this particular bills receivable of 50,000 to his particular creditor Raju, okay, for the amount which he owes to him. So for that, when the bill is endorsed, observe here, now he is the drawer of the bill. When the bill is endorsed there, in the books of the drawer, the entry will be endorsee account debtor to bills receivable. From Ankit point of view, bills receivable which he has debited now, it is going out, so you have created. Raju is the receiver, so Raju account debtor to bills receivable, he is called as endorsee here. So this particular bill is endorsed, so your entry will be Raju account debtor to bills receivable. Now think of, for this transaction, okay, in the books of Pradeep, who is the drawee for this particular bill, there will be no entry because he is in no way connected with this particular transaction. But here the entry will be there in the books of Raju. So think from Raju's point of view, this particular bill which he has endorsed to him, okay, he has received it. So bills receivable is coming in, it is an asset there, real account debit what comes in. So bills receivable account debtor to, from whom he has received, from Ankit there. Okay, so it is very, very simple to understand here. Every time you remember when you are writing the entries, in which particular party's books we are writing the entry, think from that particular party's point of view. So here, if you think from Raju's point of view, you have receiving this particular bill, okay, which is endorsed to you by Ankit there. So your entry will be bills receivable account debtor to Ankit. Okay, now further you see. After that, what he said, this particular bill is discounted in the bank by Raju, he said. Okay, already I have explained you, discounting the bill is nothing but here, it is selling the bill to the bank there. In other words, here this particular bill, okay, who will be discounting the bill? The person who is having the bill with him, he can discount here. So because this particular bill is being transferred on the name of this particular Raju by endorsing it, now he is having the right to discount the bill. So he has discounted the bill with the bank. So when he has discounted, he said 49,700 rupees. Okay, for that he has discounted the bill. So think from Raju's point of view here. When he has discounted, entry will be there in the books of Raju, and there will be no entry in the books of neither Ankit nor Pradeep, because they are no way connected with that particular transaction here. So when he has discounted, he has received 49,700, which is debited to his bank account. So your entry will be bank account debtor. Then again, discount you have allowed. You means here now you are Raju. Okay, you are foregoing the discount in favor of the banker. It is an expense to you. So discount account debtor. How much? Total bill amount is 50,000. Out of that 49,700 you have received. Means remaining 300 is the discount allowed to bills receivable. Because this bills receivable which you are having here, okay, you have discounted by selling it to the bank. So it is going out. So bills receivable you have created there. Got it? Now observe. For this transaction, we will not have any entry in the books of neither Ankit nor Pradeep. Further, what he said, on the due date, the bill is honored. Okay, he said, write the entries in the books of 3 parties when the bill is honored on due date. So when the bill is honored, now practically you should think of who will make the payment on the bill. The drawee of the bill will make the payment, and who will receive the money on that particular bill? The person who is having that particular bill on the due date. Okay, who is having the bill here in this case? See, Raju, he has discounted the bill. So that means the bill is there with the banker. Now, drawee will be making the payment, and the banker will receive the money on that particular one. So here, in the books of Ankit, we will not have any entry. But in the books of Pradeep, because he has honored the bill, he has made the payment, the bill which he has accepted, okay, now he has made the payment. So here bills payable, whatever is being created when he has accepted, now it will be debited. So your entry will be bills payable account debtor to bank, because you are thinking from Pradeep point of view. This particular bank means here, because money is going away from your particular bank account. So bills payable account debtor to bank, you are writing it. Okay. Now here we are not having bank books there. So in the books of the banker, the entry will be there. So when the bill is honored on the due date, there will be no entry in the books of Ankit nor in the books of Raju. Now let's see the third problem. X draws a bill of rupees 10,000 on Y. The bill is accepted by Y. The bill is honored on the due date. Give journal entries in the books of X in the following cases. That means X has drawn a bill on Y for some 10,000 rupees. That particular bill is accepted by Y. And on the due date, he says the bill is honored. That means money on that bill is paid by Y. He is asking us to write the entries in the books of X in the following cases. Okay, X is the drawer of the bill. Okay, whereas Y is the drawee of the bill. So what are the cases? First he says when the bill is retained till the due date and if it is honored, what is the entry in the books of X? Second, the bill is endorsed in favor of Z. That means X has endorsed the bill on the name of Z there, and on the due date, if that particular endorsed bill is honored. Then C, the bill is discounted with the bank for 9,800. That means after drawing the bill on Y, the bill is discounted with the bank for 9,800, and on the due date, this discounted bill, if it is honored, what is the entry in the books of X? Then the bill D case, the bill is sent to bank for collection. That means after drawing the bill on Y, okay. In this situation, what he has done, he has sent the bill to bank for collection. Who? X, the drawer of the bill. And on the due date, if it is honored, what are the entries in the books of X? Okay. Now we are writing entries in the books of X there. As already I have told you, here for explanation purpose directly we are writing the entries, but in the exam you are supposed to draw journal there, and entries you are supposed to write always in the journal only. So in the books of X there, for different situations, what are the entries? Let's see here. See, when you are writing in the books of X, now you are thinking that you are X, you are the drawer of the bill. So when the bill you have drawn on Y, your entry will be bills receivable account data to Y. Then in the first situation, when the bill is retained till the due date, he says, okay, when the bill is retained till the due date and if it is honored, okay, because the bill is honored on the due date, he said. So when it is honored there, on this particular bill, you will receive the money. So bank account data are to bills receivable, which are debited here, you will be creating it. Okay. Next, second situation, when the bill is endorsed in favor of Z, who has endorsed? You, who are X there, you have endorsed in favor of Z. So when you have endorsed in the favor of Z there, entry, okay, in your books, you are the drawer of the bill. The entry will be drawee account data to bills receivable. Drawee means Z. Z account data to bills receivable, being the bill endorsed in favor of Z there. Okay. Now observe, if this particular endorsed bill, when it is honored there, will there be any entry in the books of X? You are X. When you have endorsed it in favor of Z, on the due date, drawee will make the payment and Z will be receiving the money. But you are no way concerned with that particular one on the due date there. As such, there will be no entry in your books there. Next, the third situation, when the bill is discounted with the bank for 9,800. That means after drawing this bill on Y there, you have discounted the bill with the bank for 9,800. Bill amount is 10,000, you have discounted for 9,800. So when you have discounted the bill with the bank there, immediately you will receive 9,800 rupees, which will be debited to your bank account there. In other words, it will be credited in your bank account. Okay. Here bank account will be debiting, because this entry we are writing in our books but not in the books of the banker there. In the bank passbook the amount will be credited, but here in the bank account it will be debited in your books there. So bank account data 9,800. Then discount you have allowed 200 to the bank, which is an expense to you. Okay, nominal account, so you are debiting it here. So bank account data, discount account data to bills receivable, because this bills receivable is going out when you are sold to bank or discounted to the bank. Now observe, if this particular discount bill is honored, what will there be an entry in your books as a drawer? Means simply think about the real situation there. Who will make the payment? Drawee will make the payment. Who will receive the money? Banker will receive the money. So you are no way concerned with that particular one on the due date when it is honored. That means discounted bill, when it is honored, there will be no entry in the books of the drawer. So there will not be any entry for that one. Next, further, this is the next situation, bill sent to bank for collection. That means after drawing the bill on Y, next what you have done, you have sent that particular bill to your particular banker, okay, asking your banker to collect the money on that particular bill. So at that time, you will, when you have sent the bill to bank for collection, entry in your books as the drawer will be bill sent to bank for collection account debtor to bills receivable. Okay. Now on the due date, because this bills receivable which you have debited here is going to the bank when you have sent to bank for collection. So when you have sent the bill to bank for collection, at that time this new account will be opened in your books there, bill sent to bank for collection account debtor to bills receivable. Now on the due date, when this particular bill is honored there, okay, honored means banker has collected the money on this bill from the drawee and it will be deposited in your account there. So at that time, okay, bank account debtor, okay, 10,000 to bill sent to bank for collection account, because in your bank account it will be created there, bank account debtor to bill sent to bank for collection account. Okay, so these are the entries in the books of drawer, in other words X. Now let's see the fourth problem. See, in the fourth problem, what he says, observe here. Karim had accepted a bill drawn by Krishna for rupees 1,000 which Krishna endorsed to Mahadev towards the dues owing to him. That means here Karim has accepted a bill drawn on him by the Krishna. That means Krishna is the consignor. Sorry, not consignor, here drawer, whereas Karim is the drawee. So Krishna has drawn a bill for some 1,000 rupees on Karim, okay, which Krishna endorsed to Mahadev. That means after Karim accepting that particular bill, Krishna he has endorsed that particular bill to Mahadev, okay, towards the dues owing to him. On the due date, Karim dishonored the bill and Mahadev paid noting charges of rupees 20. Past entries in the books of Krishna, okay, then again Karim as well as this particular Mahadev. Okay, if we write the entries in these three books, how it will be? Let's see. See, here first I am writing side by side for you people to understand it clearly. So first let's see in the books of the Krishna, okay, when the bill is drawn. That means Krishna has drawn a bill on Karim. So when the bill is drawn, at that time the entry in the books of this particular Krishna will be bills receivable account data to Karim. Okay, because Krishna is the drawer, so you are the drawer here. You have drawn a bill on this particular Karim. So bills receivable account data to Karim. That is the entry in the books of the drawer. So you have drawn the bill for some 1,000 rupees. See, when the bill you have drawn it, think of in the books of the Krishna Karim what he writes there. He has accepted the bill from Krishna, so the entry will be Krishna account data to bills payable. Okay, because bills payable is a liability to him. Okay, then after that what happened? After drawing the bill on this particular Karim, Krishna he has endorsed that particular bill to Mahadev. That means now you think you are Krishna here. If you have endorsed to Mahadev, okay, the bills receivable which you are having now you are endorsed in the favor of Mahadev. So endorsee account data to bills receivable, that will be the entry in the books of the drawer when the bill is endorsed. So endorsee is nothing but Mahadev here. So Mahadev account data to bills receivable, okay, being the bill endorsed. Now when the bill is endorsed at that time, think, imagine in the books of the drawee will there be any entry, because this Karim is a drawee. Okay, think from Karim's point of view. This fellow he has endorsed it and he has received it. So he is in no way concerned with that transaction. So there will be no entry in the books of Karim. Okay, coming to Mahadev. Now think from Mahadev's point of view. If you are Mahadev, okay, the bill, okay, Krishna he has endorsed to you. Okay, when he has endorsed to you, you are receiving that particular bills receivable. So your entry will be bills receivable account data to Krishna. You are going to write, being the receipt of the bill. Then after that, on the due date, this particular bill is dishonored. On the due date, when the bill is dishonored there, what happens there? The money on the bill is not paid. The meaning is that one. So whoever is the holder of that particular bill on the due date, okay, he will be paying noting charges. So now in this problem, if you observe the bill is there with Mahadev, so Mahadev is paying the noting charges. Noting charges are 20 rupees, he has paid it. So when he has paid the noting charges, think from Mahadev's point of view. Okay, the bill which he has received from Krishna, it is dishonored. Okay, so Krishna account data are 2, bills receivable, okay, with the amount of the bill, plus noting charges he has paid out of his pocket, it is going out, so cash is going out, so noting charges 20 rupees, so totally 1020, Krishna account data to bills receivable to cash amount, okay, being the bill dishonored and the noting charges paid. Now think from Krishna's point of view. Krishna is the original drawer of the bill, okay, that he has endorsed that bill to Mahadev. So on the due date when it is dishonored, think of in the books of the drawer, endorsed bill is dishonored on the due date. What is the entry? When endorsed bill is dishonored on the due date, drawee account data to endorsee. His drawee is nothing but here Karim. So Karim account data to endorsee is Mahadev. So totally with the amount of the bill plus noting charges put together, he is going to write the entry, this one. Okay, being the endorsed bill dishonored. Now come to Karim there. Karim is the original drawee of that particular bill. So he has dishonored it on the due date. He has not made the payment on it. So his entry will be, this particular entry will be reversed there. Plus noting charges he is supposed to pay it. So noting charges are expense to him. So he will be writing the entry, bills payable account data. Then like bills payable account data with the amount of 1000 rupees bill amount. Plus noting charges 20 are payable. Okay, noting charges which are expense to him. Now on account he is going to debit it. Then to Krishna, because he has accepted the bill from Krishna, that totally 1020. Okay, so simply here in this chapter it is very simple here. Only the concept what you people should follow here is, in whose books we are writing the entry, think from that particular party's point of view, it will be very much clear to you. Okay. So now let's take our fifth problem. So for fifth problem you see what it says. On 1st October 2020, P sells goods to Q for 5,000 and draws 3 bills on him. The first bill for rupees 2,000 for 2 months, the second bill for rupees 1,000 for 3 months, the third bill for rupees 2,000 for 4 months. That means here P has sold goods to Q worth 5,000. So for that particular purpose, P has drawn 3 bills on Q. The first bill he has drawn for 2,000 for 2 months, the second bill 1,000 rupees for 3 months, and the third bill 2,000 for 2,000 rupees for 4 months. Q accepts and returns these bills to P. That means Q has accepted those 3 bills drawn on him. The first bill is retained by P till the due date of maturity. Okay, in other words, here after drawing the bill, the first bill he has retained with him only till the due date. The second bill is endorsed by P to Z on 3rd October 2020. That means the second bill he has endorsed to Z there, okay, on 3rd October 2020. Whereas the third bill is sent to bank for collection on 4th October 2020. So the third bill he has sent to bank for collection. On maturity, all the 3 bills are dishonored and noting charges paid were 10, 15 and 20 respectively. Give journal entries in the books of P, Q and R. So all the 3 bills are dishonored on the due date and noting charges of 10, 15 and 20 are paid respectively. So simply once again you can understand here the problem clearly. P has sold goods worth 5,000 to Q. Okay, P has sold goods of 5,000 to Q. For that purpose he has drawn 3 bills on Q there. The first bill he has drawn for 2,000 for 2 months. The second bill he has drawn for rupees 1,000 for 3 months. Whereas the third bill he has drawn for 2,000 for 4 months there. And after that the first bill he has retained till with him only till the due date. Whereas the second bill he has endorsed to Z there. Whereas the third bill on 3rd October he has sent it to bank for collection there. On the due date all the 3 bills are dishonored and noting charges of 10, 15 and 20 are paid respectively. So he is asking us to write the entries in the books of P, Q and R. Okay, now you observe here. Journal entries in the books of P, journal entries in the books of Q, journal entries in the books of Z. If you observe here, the 3 parties 1, 2, 3. Okay. See, in the books of P, when you are writing, you are the drawer here. In other words, here you have sold goods to Q there worth 5,000. So on 1st October when you have sold, you will be writing in your books there Q account data are to sales there because they are sales to you. Whereas Q, if you observe on that day, he will be passing this entry in his books because he has purchased it. He should write purchase account data to P for 5,000. So for that purpose, now for this 5,000 P, he has drawn 3 bills there on him. The first bill he has drawn, all the 3 bills are drawn on 1st October only. So on 1st October, the first bill he has drawn for 2 months there. So the entry in the books of the drawer, because he is the drawer of the bill, whereas he is the drawee of the bill. So in the books of the drawer, when the bill is drawn, the entry is bills receivable account data to drawee. So bills receivable account data to Q. 2,000, the bill is drawn for 2 months there. Whereas he has accepted it. When he has accepted, he is going to write the entry drawer account data to bills payable. His drawer is nothing but P. So P account data to bills payable. Then similarly for the second bill, bills receivable account data to Q. This bill is drawn for 1,000 rupees for 3 months, whereas he has accepted it. So Q, he is going to write the entry P account data to bills payable on 1st October only for 1,000 rupees. Then again the third bill, again it is drawn on 1st October only. This is drawn for 4 months. So in the books of the drawer, the entry will be bills receivable account data to Q because P is the drawer here. Whereas Q, he has accepted that bill, so the entry will be drawer account data to bills payable. Drawer means P. P account data to bills payable. See next, after drawing these 3 bills, what he said, the first bill he has retained with him only till the due date. Whereas the second bill, he has endorsed to Z on 3rd October, he said. So when he has endorsed the bill, he is the drawer of the bill who has endorsed. So what is the entry in the books of the drawer when the bill is endorsed? Drawee account data. The second bill he has endorsed to Z. So when the bill is endorsed in the books of P, endorsee account data to bills receivable. Endorsee means Z. Z account data to bills receivable. So when the bill is endorsed to Z there, in the books of Q, who is the drawee, there will be no entry. Okay, but at the same time you think of what entry Z will write in his particular books. See, think from Z's point of view, he has received the bill, okay, which is endorsed to him by P. So, from Z's point of view, if you think you are Z, bills receivable you are receiving, so bills receivable account data are to P because P has endorsed to you. Then after that, the third bill he has sent to bank for collection on October 4th. Okay, the third bill which he has drawn there, this third bill, okay, which is drawn for 4 months, he has sent the bill to bank for collection. So when this particular bill is sent to bank for collection, what is the entry in the books of the drawer? Bill sent to bank for collection account data to bills receivable. Okay, see here when this bill is sent to bank for collection, there will be no entry in the books of the drawee because drawee is in no way concerned with that. Okay, now basically you understand, he has drawn 3 bills there. All the 3 bills he has drawn on 1st October only. First bill he has drawn for 2 months there. So 2 months means from October to November, November to December. That means 2 months. So 2 months means December 1st plus 3 grace days. So totally the due date will be December 4th will be the due date for the first bill. Okay. The second bill is drawn for how many months? For 2 months, for 3 months the second bill is drawn. So from October you calculate 3 months. October to November, November to December, December to January. January 1st plus 3 grace days means January 4th will be the due date. Now the third bill, if you observe, the third bill he has drawn for 4 months there. From on 1st October he has drawn. So due date, if you calculate 4 months from October 1st, it will be February 1st, October to November, November to December, December to January, January to February, February 1, 4 months plus 3 grace. That means February 4th will be the due date. So like this, in the rough, if you calculate the due dates there, it will be easy to write the entries when, okay, in the chronological order. Now observe here, what happened, what he said, all the 3 bills are dishonored on the due date and noting charges of 10, 15 and 20 paid respectively, he said. So the first bill, if you observe what he has done with the first bill he has retained with him only till the due date, and on the due date now it is dishonored. So at that time P, if you observe P, who is the drawer of the bill which he has retained, if it is dishonored, the bills receivable, okay, which he is having now here, which he has debited when he has drawn the bill, now he is going to credit it. So when the bill retained till the due date is dishonored, the entry in the books of the drawer will be drawee account data to bills receivable, and again noting charges he himself will be paying it. So cash is going out, so to cash he will write. So Q account data to bills receivable to cash. Okay, this is the bill amount, this is the noting charges amount. So totally 2010. Okay, whereas in the books of the Q, okay, whenever the bill is dishonored, okay, there will be only one entry in the books of the drawee. There is nothing but the bill whatever he has accepted, the reverse of that one, bills payable account data, bill amount 2000, and noting charges are expense to him, nominal account. So noting charges account data to bills to drawer account. Bills payable account data, noting charges account data to drawer account. That will be the entry here. So bills payable account data, noting charges account data to P. Now the second bill is dishonored. Second bill dishonored means here what he has done with the second bill drawer, he has endorsed in favor of Z. So endorsed bill dishonored. What is the entry in the books of the drawer? When endorsed bill is dishonored, okay, our entry in the books of the drawer will be drawee account data to endorsee. His particular drawee is nothing but Q. So Q account data to endorsee. Who is the endorsee? Z. Q account data to Z is the entry. Okay, this particular one we are going to write along with the bill amount plus noting charges. The bill amount was 1000 rupees second bill. Okay, so 1000 rupees plus 15 noting charges, 1015. Whereas in the books of the Q, who is the drawee to the bill? Bills payable account data, noting charges account data to drawer account. Okay, so bill amount is 1000, noting charges are 15 to P account 1015. Now the third bill is nothing but bill sent to bank for collection. Okay, the third bill he has sent to bank for collection. Now that particular bill, when it is dishonored, who will be paying noting charges? Of course, banker. Even if he has paid the noting charges, he will take money from our account only in the bank there. So the entry in our books will be our books means, now here if you think from drawer's point of view, okay, drawee account debtor. Who is the drawee? Q account debtor to bill sent to bank for collection. When you have sent the bill to bank for collection, you have debited here bill sent to bank for collection account. Now here you are going to credit. So Q drawee account debtor means Q account debtor to bill sent to bank for collection account. Then again to bank account, because noting charges they will be going out from your particular account in the bank there. So drawee account debtor to bill sent to bank for collection account to bank account. Whereas in the books of the Q, the entry will be the same old entry, bills payable account debtor with the bill amount plus noting charges account debtor 20 rupees to drawer account 2020. Okay. Whereas now here you think of When endorsed bill is dishonored, what entry endorsee will be writing in his books? Endorsee means Z. Okay, what entry he will be writing? Okay, the bill he is given to him by the P. So, P's account has to be debited. P account debtor to bills receivable, and noting charges initially he is paying it. So, to cash he will write. Okay, it is going out from his pocket there. So, these are the entries in the books of P, Q and R.